You just heard Billie Holiday. Lucky you. You're listening to Diamond City Radio, if you're listening at all. Maybe. So right, okay. Let's do a song by the Three Sons because, well, there's three sons will be dead soon.
Wait, something's out there. Hold up. I think I got something over here. Anything useful?
That was a good one. You have any more stories like that?
How much time you got? Yeah, I have a few. Let me see. A couple years back, before I met Clutch, me and a couple friends found a young kid on the north side of the Charles. He wasn't that young, probably around 18 or so. Anyway, what the...
Wait.
Oh, I know you're here. Find you. Ha! Found you, sorry ass.
Nice. What the fuck was that? Oh, there you are, you little bastard. Shit! Ah! End of the line! Shit! Here we go!
No way I could pick this.
Pam wants to talk with you. She's in back.
Working with compartmentalized information is a difficult transition for new agents.
Mila's transmitting loads of information. At first glance, the atmosphere appears normal. But I'm going to dive deep into the data. I already lined up another place to stash one of my babies. If you got the time.
Excuse me.
The boys have been working on some new toys.
Let's take a look.
Made a new batch of...
I'm surprised you can even walk with all that.
Hey.
We got
Hey.
a lot of sense.
What is it?
Right now. Makes things really dangerous.
Excuse me.
Hey, I got everything you field agent type.
I'll take a look.
Made a new batch of...
Mm-hmm.
Wasn't sure I'd see you again. You managed to get what you need?
I have the code.
Suppose I shouldn't be surprised. You did get rid of Kellogg after all. Not too much of a leap to take down a courser. How'd you manage to get it decoded?
The railroad helped me.
Oh God, those kooks. I would have expected they'd be too busy trying to liberate vending machines, or setting computer terminals free, or... Sorry. They just have something of a reputation. You're not the only one who's been busy. I did the best I could. From memory and things I've overheard through the years. Came up with some schematics for you. Wasn't easy. These hands are ridiculous. Fine motor skills have gone to shit. Here's the symbol explanation. You need to build a device that will hijack the signal the Institute uses to teleport coursers, and send you instead. You know the craziest part of the design? That classical music station. That's the carrier signal for the relay. All the data's on harmonic frequencies. You've been hearing it all along. I want to be clear that this isn't my area of expertise. I was bioscience, not engineering or advanced systems or anything.
I'm sure it'll work.
For the record, I haven't made any promises. But if you can build this device and make use of that code, you should be able to override the signal from the Institute's relay. Can you? I mean, can you build it? You have people that can help. This is a lot for one person, even you.
I got it covered.
Good, good. Because you've got to make it in there. For both our sakes. And don't you forget our agreement. I've helped you as best I can. If you make it in there, you find that serum. It's my only hope for ever being normal. So you find it. Now go on. Take these and get to work. You do whatever it takes. Call on whoever you know to help you.
So, this radio station, we don't really make any caps. And, there are, well, some people help me stay in the air. People like this. John and Kathy's Super Salon invites you to try out the latest innovations in hairstyles. Look good. Make people jealous. Oh.
Did Todd Howard scam you with 7-6? I have a fix.
Pam wants you. She explained why, but...
Generation Zero is new Vegas, but 1980's Sweden machine apocalypse.
Do you need something?
I have plans here to build a signal interceptor that can get me into the Institute.
So that's what the Courser chip was all about. You needed that frequency, I take it. Why? What does this machine do?
The Institute uses teleportation to get in and out. The interceptor can hijack their signal and send me instead.
We've spent dozens of years and too many good agents' lives only to discover not a goddamn thing. And now we have the answer, thanks to you. Teleportation. That the Institute could build something so... But we've got work to do. This is our top priority now. I want Tinker Tom to help you in any way possible to get this device built.
Up there, assume you're being watched. Always.
Ready to hand over the plans? This is the big one.
Here you go. Let's see what we need.
Hold up. Who wrote this? Some kid with a crayon? Shit. Must have been a real big kid. Oh, man. Molecular transmission via encrypted RF waves? Those Institute eggheads are crazy. And you can divert the signal using a heavily modified relay interception. Like a pirate broadcast, you know? That's intense.
I knew you could figure it out, Tom.
The plans cover all the high-end egghead shit, but they're missing a ton of engineering details. Filling in the gaps will take time. This bit here, the stabilized reflector platform, just needs some high-grade metal. Easy. Psh, by the time you finish that...
Nice work, Tom. Glad you're on our side.
Hey, tell that to Carrington, though. We can scrounge up the platform components you need. No problem. But where to build it? It's gonna need some serious space. This baby's big. I know Pam was running numbers on a good site for a new safe house. It's got a workshop, good location, and the full blessings of her predictive algorithms. Once you set up the safe house, we'll drop... Or you could build your own platform somewhere.
Sure.
Confirmed. Agent Fixer has... I have... without increasing solution.
Uh-huh. I get to set up a new base.
Agent's temperature classified.
Pam.
Processing. Agent Fixer.
Uh-huh. That's a strange way to say hello.
Temporarily unable. Preliminary. I was.
Well, nice to meet you, Pam.
Introductory token recognized. Nice to meet you. I provide for...
Sure. What? That's amazing.
Caution. Biological...
Good to know.
I urge you to disregard. Operation complete. Query. What is your point?
I'm from Vault 111, if that's what you mean.
Accessing. Vault 111. Cryo Vault. Believed destroyed. Conversation terminated. Pending construction of new probability matrix. Rephrasing. Goodbye.
Hey!
Yes.
You're pretty handy with a bobby pin.
Who's out there?
Fucking pay for that! There you are, you little bastard.
You got this. Just keep your cool.
hanging spots, and that was them. I mean, there they are, singing, "I don't want to set the world on fire." Irony. Hey, you seen well, there's this article in the newspaper, Public Occurrences. Boy, I mean, it's something. I mean, I'm not saying anyone is a saint. You know, I'm not saying it's correct at all. And you know, of course,
You should have seen it. We cut those raiders to pieces.
I mean, I to read. I have a statement from the mayor's
What do you need,
office.
General?
You know, it's well, I mean, it just says here there's nothing to worry about. That it's, you know, safe and all, everybody. It's crazy stuff. Anyway, it's well, it's something to think about, I guess. This next song is Mighty Man. That's twice in the title. I'm not further modifying it with my opinion.
Hey. Okay, this is what I've got. Hey. Go ahead.
Sweet.
Hey. Point it out. Sure. Here's my supply. really are one of the good guys, you know?
Thanks, Preston. I already know you think so.
I know, but I don't know if you really get it. How unusual you are. Since we met, I think you know I've really come to respect you, both as a leader and as a friend. Most people are just out for themselves, one way or another. Even the good ones. But you're different. You really care about other people, even when it isn't convenient or even safe. I've seen you risk your life more than once to help people, just because it was the right thing to do. I just wanted you to know that, well, that it matters, that you're making a difference.
If any of that's true, a lot of it is because of you, Preston. You've shown me how to be a better person.
Oh, thanks. That means a lot coming from you. Really. All right, enough chit-chat, huh?
Hey, you. Randolph Safe House has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of their dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
It took this long to make contact? Sounds suspicious.
Yeah, it smells fishy. But if some of our boys... Hey, you. Randolph Safe House has been MIA since Switchboard, but now we got one of their dead drops tagged. Des wants you to check it out.
It took this long to make contact? Sounds suspicious.
Yeah, it smells fishy. But if some of our boys need help, we gotta do what we gotta do, right? Once you take care of the dead drop, report in to Des.
Where all the synths got?
Setting human-machine interface to 100%. Good evening, Agent. My data indicates Mercer's safe house has been established. Reward dispensed. Further help is required. I have the location of a Black Ops cache. It contains supplies our organization needs. Railroad Alpha has asked for you to secure the cache from any hostiles in its vicinity.
Tell me about the mission.
The cache is hidden in compliance with tactical counter-surveillance protocols. This RFID device will locate and unlock the cache upon close proximity.
Got it.
Agent's assessment is correct. You only have to secure the cache. Runners will transport contents on a separate timetable. Terminating human-machine interface.
Acting cold there. He's just the best, isn't he?
Bet you never met a synth before, Glory.
Hi.
Coming to you from, the jeweled green, the green,
you got the platform built yet?
The great green
tick
jewel
tock, tick tock.
of the Commonwealth.
I'm waiting for the good news.
Diamond City Radio.
I did it. The platform's constructed.
And I filled in the blanks on the blue. The science of this monstrosity is wow. But fortunate for us, the ingredients pretty common. But there's 3 specialty items that I just can't. You find those, and we'll knock down the gates of hell.
I'll get started.
Yeah, the sooner the better. After you get the getables, meet me at the build site.
Let's get this over.
Eyes open. Think his asshole's
Opening fire.
Huh? Is that it?
Guess they aren't gonna need that anymore.
What the? Hey. Look out! The jet will make you jittery. Guess she was right. What the hell was that?
I think I got something over here. Hold up.
Text Beneke, folks.
Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Diner are in effect. If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston military checkpoint parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook.
Caps. And there are well, some people help me stay in the air.
This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food,
own a piece
water,
of Diamond
and
City
ammunition.
history,
Huh?
and then beat people to death with it.
This safe house is for military personnel only. Citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away from matters. emergency message to all Commonwealth Army soldiers. Emergency protocols 17 Echo Charlie Niner are in effect.
Wait, something's out there.
If you are in distress, please proceed to the South Boston Military Checkpoint Parade. Coordinates are available in your emergency handbook. This checkpoint has been designated as a safe house in case of enemy invasion, and is currently stocked with additional food, water, and ammunition. This safe house is
Lock's really strong.
citizens, including non-military family members, will be turned away for matters of national safety.
Excellent.
This message will repeat.
John, anyone out there? My family needs your help. We're trapped in our bunker. Big John's salvage yard. Generator running ventilation died around the hatch. Shut tight. Vacuum sealed. Please, someone. I'm almost out of oxygen. The hatch is in the tipped train car. Please, start the generator. Kimmy, stay calm, honey. Breathe slowly.
everybody go? Used to be a small settlement here.
This one's all mine.
Hold up.
I think I got something. I knew it.
You just fall out through the fallout. Hey, how about a bit of good news? If you know, haven't already seen it, which I do. Nick Valentine is back in town. He's gone somewhere. Some people who are totally not on that. Well, they thought he might be dead or destroyed or whatever. Anyway, glad you're back, Nick. Even though we never really talked. Ever. Here's Frankie Carl with a song that, frankly, sounds a little too good to be true. I'm not saying he was embellishing, but well, no, okay. I guess I am. Saying that. Never mind. Here's one more tomorrow.
Got it.
Hey, look at that.
Message to Claire Pazinski. Time to start thinking about a vacation. How does 6 weeks in Ireland sound to you? Dublin, Galway Bay, Waterford. Maybe a week in that little bed and breakfast in Kilkenny. And don't worry, we don't have to take my cousin Stephen with us. Let him get out of the country on his own.
That's it. Got it. Don't think I can pick this. Bingo.
There are some things you can't unsee.
Status report.
We got activity, Des.
Not sure how long before it peaks.
The Institute is a huge unknown. Before we can make any plans, you need to do something.
Miss
What
High
I'm about
and
to tell
Mighty.
you is the most closely guarded secret the Railroad has. It's time you learn about Patriot.
I like the name. Sounds encouraging.
There's a man, or woman, we're not sure, inside the Institute who helps synths escape to freedom. Dozens of synths owe him their lives. We don't know his name. We've never had a way to contact him. So we gave him the code name, Patriot. If your plan works, and you're able to get inside the Institute, we need you to make contact.
Okay. I'll do my best.
Tom's encrypted a message for Patriot's eyes only. Once he sees it, he'll contact you. Until you make contact, and probably after, you need to stay in their good graces. You need to infiltrate them. Can you do that? Can you be our agent on the inside?
Bring it on.
You can do this. I believe in you. Stand on the platform and I'll give you the holotape. Just plug it into any Institute terminal and wait for the reply. Tom, talk to me.
Moving up the scan sequence. This frequency is only going to work once. You know who doesn't make the same mistake twice. We're gonna have to cut a few corners with the scan.
Right?
Ready when you are.
Coming to you from, the Jewel Green... the Great Green Jewel of the Commonwealth. It's Diamond City Radio.
So stand still. You gotta lock in all those molecules of yours. Hopefully we won't miss any. There's only, 60 trillion of them. All right, feeding our baby some juice. Let's see what she's got.
Take this holotape. You need it to contact Patriot.
Oh, man, don't worry. That's all part of the plan.
Tom, do whatever you can to gain their trust. Lie. Tell them what they want to hear. Make up a cover story and sell it.
Come on, I think I got it. Establishing lock on the Institute signal.
Just get all the information you can. About synth. About the Institute's plans. Find their weaknesses. If we can disable or destroy the Institute, we may have to do it.
You jack that holotape into any terminal and Patriot will make contact. He has to.
Got the RF. We got it.
Find a way to save them. Nobody else can.
Now.
I wondered if you might make it here. You're quite resourceful. I'm known as Father. The Institute is under my guidance. I know why you're here. I'd like to discuss things with you face to face. Please, step into the elevator. I can only imagine what you've heard, what you think of us. I'd like to show you that you may have the wrong impression. Welcome to the Institute. This is the reality of the Institute. This place, these people, the work we do. For over 100 years, we've dedicated ourselves to humanity's survival. Decades of research, countless experiments and trials, a shared vision of how science can help shape the future. It has never been easy, and our actions are often misinterpreted by those above ground. Someday, perhaps, we can show them what we've accomplished. But for now, we must remain underground. There's too much at stake here to risk it all. As you've seen, things above are unstable. I'd like to talk to you about what we can do for everyone. But that can wait. You are here for a specific, very personal reason. You are here for your son.
Sean?
Huh? Yes, I'm Sean.
Sean? Oh my God. It's really you.
Who are you?
Sean.
Father, what's
it's
going
me.
on? What's happening?
I'm your dad. Sean, are you okay? You're not hurt, are you?
What's going on? Father? Father!
What do you want me to do, Sean? What can I do?
I don't know you. Go away. Father! Father, help me! There's someone here. Help me!
Sean, please. Calm down. I'll get you out of there.
Father? Father, help me! He's trying to take me! Father? Father, help me!
Sean. S923, recall code Cirrus. Fascinating, but disappointing. The child's responses were not at all what I anticipated. He's a prototype, you understand. We're only just now beginning to explore the effects of extreme emotional stimuli. Please try and keep an open mind. I recognize that you are emotional, and that your journey here has been fraught with challenges. Let's start anew. I am Father. Welcome to the Institute.
Give me Sean. The real Sean. Right now!
I know. I know. You've gone to such lengths to find him.
I'll make this very simple. Where is my son?
He's here, in the Institute. Closer than you think. But I need you to realize that this situation is far more complicated than you could have imagined. You have traveled very far, and suffered a great deal to find your son. Well, your tenacity and dedication have been rewarded. It's good to finally meet you, after all this time. It's me. I am Sean. I am your son.
How is that even possible?
I know this is a lot to take in. In the vault, you had no concept of the passage of time. You were released from your pod, and went searching for the son you'd lost. But then you learned that your son was no longer an infant, but a 10-year-old boy. You believed that 10 years had passed. Is it really so hard to accept that it was not 10, but 60 years? That is the reality. And here I am, raised by the Institute, and now its leader.
It wasn't right, what they did. Taking you from me like that.
To you, that would certainly seem true. But to the Institute, it made all the sense in the world. At that time, the year 2227, the Institute had made great strides in synth production. but it was never enough. Scientific curiosity and the goal of perfection drove them ever onward. What they wanted was the perfect machine. So they followed the best example thus far. The human being. Walking, talking, fully articulate, capable of anything.
Human synths? Really?
Human-like synths. A great distinction. The Institute endeavored to create synthetic organics. The most logical starting point, of course, was human DNA. Plenty of that was available, of course. But it had all become corrupted. In this wasteland, radiation affected everyone. Even in their attempts to shield themselves from the world above, members of the Institute had been exposed. But then the Institute found me, after discovering records from Vault 111. An infant, frozen in time, protected from the radiation-induced mutations that had crept into every other human cell in the Commonwealth. I was exactly what they needed. And so it was my DNA that became the basis of the synthetic organics used to create every human-like synth you see today. I am their father. Through science, we are family. The synths, me, and you.
Johnny Mercer is up next. I don't
And
think this song's all that great.
You've been down here the whole time?
I have. Yes. I know you must have questions. Please. Anything I can do to help you understand.
Kellogg. He worked for you?
Kellogg. He was an Institute asset long before I arrived here. It wasn't until I became director that I learned of all the things he'd done. What kind of man he was.
You knew the man was a psychopath, but you used him anyway?
Would you have preferred that I turned him loose on the Commonwealth? At least keeping him on a short leash kept the collateral damage to a minimum. The Institute took advantage of Kellogg's vicious nature. I will freely admit that. Institute technology prolonged his life, and his usefulness far beyond any normal human lifespan. He never failed the Institute, but his cruelty became more apparent with every completed objective. I won't lie. It's no coincidence your path crossed his. It seemed a fitting way to allow you, us, to have some amount of revenge. What else can I say to ease your mind?
Your mother. She never got to see you grow up?
Yes. What happened to her was... I've gone over the records of the incident, of course. It seems her death was an unfortunate bit of collateral damage.
Collateral damage? Is that all she was to you?
I forget that it's been such a short time for you. I don't have any direct memories. And I've had my entire life to cope with the loss. Has it always been easy? Of course not. But I've done my best to move on and live my life. For many years, I never questioned who my parents were. I accepted my situation, and that was that. With old age comes regret. And asking what if more often. But what matters now is that you and I have a chance to begin again. What else can I say?
I think I've heard enough for now.
Very well. The Institute is on the verge of some important breakthroughs. Your presence would be appreciated as we approach them. I've been a part of something amazing here. I've helped to build a life for myself and the people of the Institute. And now, after all these years, you have an opportunity to help with that. Doesn't that intrigue you? Isn't that what you want?
Yes, that's what I want.
I know. I know you've been through so much. I'm pleased to see it has not impaired your judgment. Forgive me. I'd assumed that after everything I'm sure you've seen above ground, you would be more than a bit biased against us. There is much to be done.
I'll do whatever it takes.
I am glad to hear that.
Right.
The Institute is now your... You'll want to introduce yourself. And finally, Doctor...
Almost done. Just need to tighten up this primary
Doctor.
drive servo.
They weren't kidding. You really are here. Well, all right. I'm Allie Fillmore. You can think of me as the Institute's chief engineer. When Father told us about you, if you don't mind my...
Right. I just wanted to find my son and keep him safe.
Now that you've found him...
Uh-huh.
Now, I'll give you a quick run.
Uh-huh.
As you might guess.
Sure.
We maintain and upgrade all of... There's a lot of machine... The work we do might... So, now that you're here...
Absolutely.
Oh, good to hear. It'll... Take your time. Get yourself acquainted.
Uh-huh.
If there's anything else you'd like to...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Goodbye, then. That's the third primary drive breakdown this month. As far as I'm concerned, the phase out on these older models can't be soon.
Is it true Food Supplement 77 has been discontinued?
That is correct.
That was my favorite one. Can't we keep it a little longer?
I will be happy to forward your request to the bioscience department. In the meantime, please feel free to enjoy one of our other nutrition
Hey, it's me. So you're the one who sent the encrypted message. How did you even do that? I wasn't sure anyone on the surface would have a chance to crack Trinity. You know, the encryption algorithm.
A friend named Tinker Tom cracked your encryption.
He must have had some serious hardware to pull that off. Wow, your message was only one word. Friend. What did you mean?
Right. The railroad sent me to look for someone they call Patriot. That's you.
What? The railroad? As in the railroad? And they gave me a code name, too? I kept sending synths to the surface hoping someone would help them. I hoped the railroad got to some of them, but I never knew for certain.
You saved a lot of synths.
So much to take in. But wait, with you in the picture, I have this idea. To rescue a lot of synths. At once. But we'll need help. Where's he working now? Right. Let's go to the West Atrium. Probably best to talk about something else right now. You know my father thinks it's a living hell on the surface. But that can't be right. Heck, you look positively normal to me. No offense. I'm not sure if we could ever make the surface actually a decent place to live. But that doesn't mean we shouldn't at least try to help, you know? Good. He's here. C-114. It's me.
Sir, do you require something?
It's okay, Z1. He's a friend. He's with the railroad.
Meeting here is dangerous. And you bring a stranger. You. How do I know we can trust you?
Because the members of the railroad have dedicated their lives to fight for your freedom.
I thought only Mr. Benet cared. But your friends actually fight for us?
That's what the railroad does, Z1. He's from the surface.
I've never met another human willing to help. But, sir, we must make this quick.
Right now. How many synths want to escape, Z1?
The ones I know for certain. 13.
That'll take forever. Let's free those 13 all in one go.
I would do anything for my people. But how do we get them to the teleporter? It's no good. The old maintenance tunnels that lead there are always sealed. By the SRB.
If I can find a way to open those doors, could you get your synths to the teleporter room?
Yes. We'll talk later. Someplace more secure.
Just a few high-security doors, right? Controlled by cutting-edge SRB. You're willing to help, right? I can't do this alone.
Of course I'll help you.
Our core security architecture hasn't fundamentally changed. The original security program was called Code Defender. Revolutionary stuff. We still have terminals running version 1, mothballed in storage. With some persuasion, I can get an old terminal to interface with the new security terminals. Enough to open doors, at least. Problem is, I can't even crack version 1. So I need a good old-fashioned username and a password. And that's nowhere to be found in the Institute. But if you could get me a pre-war admin password from the surface, I could log right in.
I'll find it for you.
That's great. Unfortunately, the obvious place to look won't work. The CIT ruins were picked clean years ago, but some of the admins had to live off campus. Ask your friends in the railroad. I need those login credentials.
So, there are some rumors out there.
To examine my latest
Commonwealth.
reports on batch 275.
Dr. Watson?
Not yet.
I've been
Doc,
I wonder
how
how the Warwick family
So
is
good to
doing.
have you here.
Young Wally must be close
I
to
look
pinning
forward to
his
learning more about it.
Remarkable that any child can survive.
In that case, let me give you, as the name implies, our most important. To that end, we've even started to... You probably saw the gorillas. They're
Sure. Seems like there's nothing you guys can't do.
with hard work, and I'm sure I've taken...
I'm not sure how well I'll fit in.
Great. I was... In any case, I am...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
Take care, then.
Sit here and play music. Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. And then I forget. Here's music.
Welcome to the Institute.
This next song is called Easy Living. Remember?
She's been at it for over 2 hours. What is she even testing?
Nothing.
Excuse
At this
me,
point,
Doctor?
she's just doing
Ah,
it for fun.
it's you. You're here then. Yes, I know who you are. We all do. Well,
Don't worry. I promise I won't get in your way.
thank you. I do appreciate that. Oh, before I forget, let me see that Pip-Boy of yours. I've been told to install a Courser chip in it for you. Father's orders. You're to be given full access, with the ability to relay in and out of the Institute.
Thank you. I'm sure that'll come in handy.
Given that the relay is the only way to access the Institute, handy is something of an understatement. In case the significance is lost on you, you'll be the If nothing else, it should... Now, unless there's something...
I'm good for now. Thanks.
All right.
Huh?
Excuse me, Doctor.
Oh, hi there. Sorry if I seem distracted. I memorized 5 sets of design schematics, and now I'm doing detailed
That's amazing.
Oh, well, a lot of us do.
Sure.
Anyway, I'm glad you're here. I really hope you'll...
Dr. Orman.
One day, I'll design a more efficient reactor to replace that old clunker in the basement.
No visible reaction to the K-14 contact. You know the protocol, sir. Authorized personnel only.
So Dr. Ayo thinks he can hide in his office.
Hi, Doc.
I'll pass along your
Welcome.
message, Doctor.
Welcome. It is so good to meet you. I truly hope you'll come to think of the Institute.
It'll take some time, but I could learn to like it.
I'm so glad to hear you say. You should know that many of us see that you... Our new sense
Just
so
a routine
lifelike, I keep
patrol.
mistaking them for real people.
I am seriously thinking of heading over to robotics to knock some heads together.
Report anything suspicious to the
Dragging their feet
SRB.
on the targeting package upgrades I asked for. Maybe I should take some courses with me. Send a message.
Please don't. There's enough friction as it is between us and pretty much all the other departments.
You going soft on me, Alana?
Hey, Doc.
So, here you are. I'll be up front with you.
Uh-huh.
Despite your relation, I'm sure you understand.
Uh-huh. Why? Don't you...
I'll be honest. You're an outsider. The first outsider to be allowed access to the Institute in quite a long time, in fact. There's little precedent for this situation, so it's nothing personal. Now, Father has asked that I provide you with a brief overview of the synth retention. Our primary response...
Mm-hmm. I'm sure it's best for everyone if the synths remain here.
Certainly.
Uh-huh.
The results could be... Our main instrument is coursers hunt down. They are highly self-sufficient. But I gather you know all. In fact...
I hate to break it to you, but your courser wasn't all that tough.
Then it's likely the unit was defective. It's rare, but faults can occur from time to time. I suppose I'll have to ask robotics to perform detailed diagnostics on the entire production run. As if we don't have enough problems. Now, unless you need something else, I'll get back.
I'm good for now, thanks.
Very well.
You're here. Glad you made it. All this must be a little overwhelming for you.
I know it'll be a difficult adjustment for you, but try to remember that synths aren't people.
Greetings, sir.
Oh, thank God.
Woo! CJ, as I told you, the molecular stabilization matrix held.
Funny, you didn't sound certain yesterday. It is really, really good to see you. Did it work? Did you make it inside the Institute?
Right. I met with the leader of the Institute. And it turns out he's my son.
What? Wasn't he just a little boy?
After they took him from me, they froze me in cryo.
Instead of being on ice for a few years, it's a few decades instead. The Institute's really done a number on you. Besides meeting your boy, did you meet Patriot too? Did Tom's holotape work?
I met Patriot. His name is Liam Benet.
I knew you'd get the job done. We need every scrap of intel you picked up in there. Write up a full report on Pam's terminal.
Hey, it's Fixer. Fixer's back.
Hey.
Pam needs you in her room. I hope to God the Institute doesn't find us.
Hey, Doc.
Are you injured? It's a wonder you and Glory don't...
Not right now.
Fine. Establishing Mercer's safe house is a sign we're on the road to recovery. Thank you for that.
Pam.
Preliminary analysis complete.
Anything we need to move on?
Affirmative. Codename Patriot requires admin credentials for Code Defender security software. Cross-indexing CIT security administrators with 2077 Commonwealth Census records. Filtering by surviving structures. One match found. Bergman. Wilfred. Bergman. Wilfred. Registered as co-owner.
Thanks, Pam.
Complement detected. Analysis? Irrelevant.
After you get the password report back here. With any luck, we'll have a game plan by then.
Sorry, Tinker Tom's got me doing something.
Want me back on deck, huh? I gotta admit, things have been pretty quiet without you.
Don't they need you here?
My job. And you are just...
Not right now.
Well, if you change your mind.
Make sure you're never followed here. It's all our asses if you are.
I was power napping and whammo, it hit me. Got some ideas on how to kit out Deliverer. Make your super badass gun even more, well, more. So check out my stock.
Show me what you got.
Made a new batch of...
I hope you enjoyed that last song. Okay. If you're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City and you maybe want a adventure or something, I guess you have a new option. The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there.
The Institute's forward to working with you. It might take a while to learn where everything is.
Good luck to them with, the whole thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe not other news, it's actually the same news.
Now that you've had a chance
Minutemen
to
were
see
involved
the
in this.
Institute firsthand,
That's the Minutemen.
what do you think?
I thought
you've got technology here.
Ultimately, unfortunately, as the superior.
If the synths are intelligent and
However, when a rogue synth, his memories are under his lead, I've just.
We'll bring that synth home.
That would be best. Now you should get moving. Many people are in danger.
Skeeter Davis, a name I still find confusing. If you're the kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City and you maybe want a adventure or something, I guess you have a new option. The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there. Good luck to them with, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe it's not other news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous, I bet. Here's Uranium Rock, a song about people getting rich by finding uranium. That worked out real well for all of us, didn't it? I'm joking, just joking. It went poorly.
You could hold this place against an army. Excuse me.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
You looking for a new place to settle?
Could be. Why, do you know of somewhere good?
I sure do.
Thanks. See you there in a day or two.
I just want to trade a few things.
Okay.
Hey there.
Lost track of how many blisters I got.
Hey there.
You're with the Minutemen, right?
No one sent me, but the Minutemen are always here to help.
A pack of feral ghouls has wandered in nearby. It's too risky to have them so close, and we need someone to clear them out.
Not a problem. Those ghouls are as good as gone.
It'll be good not to have to keep an eye on...
Opening fire.
Bob Crosby there. That's a good one, huh? Thank you, Bob. So, there are some rumors out there in the Commonwealth that I have heard. One about railroad group that actually helps. They help synths who want to escape the Institute. Yeah. Well, maybe it's not. I mean, as far as I know, of course, but I mean, they
This is the kind of thing I have nightmares about.
It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it'd be super dangerous, I bet. I think it's way safer to just sit here and play music. Why do these objects keep moving? Because I move them. Then I forget. Here's music.
here's Connie Allen with a song that's... It's about... space travel. Here's Rocket 69.
Nice.
We should get going. Hold up. Looks like we ran them off. Which one?
We've got company.
Dangerous world out there. Good thing, too. Otherwise, no business for doctors, am I right?
Are you really a doctor?
Am I a doctor? Let me show you my degree from the School of Saving Wise Asses like you. I'm a positive institution in these parts, so you need help or what?
Are you really?
You want news? Want me to rub your feet at the same time? I only got time for one thing. Making caps.
Gonna pass.
All right. Excuse me.
Were you able to clear out those
You ain't
ghouls?
one of them simps.
Took care of those ghouls that were giving you trouble.
You did? That's great news. Fella, you and the Minutemen have our gratitude and our support.
I just want to trade a few things.
Sure.
I guess it was actually Marjorie Hughes doing the singing, but never mind. Hey, so there's this bit of news that might interest you. If not, hang on a minute, and I'll go back to the music that we usually play. If you hadn't heard, I guess most people know, but maybe someone didn't. That the Green Tech building was where those mercenaries lived. The Gunners, that's it. That was like their base. is sort of only pretty much all dead. Those guys were tough, so, I mean, I guess whoever killed them has to be even tougher, right?
You're taking rats here.
And there's, this is true or not, but there's this rumor that maybe the Institute was involved. But that's just what I heard. I don't know if that's true or not. It's probably segue. Back to the music, I guess. So, how about Billy Ward and the Dominoes? This one, I mean, it's, well, I'll just play it.
no survivors.
About time someone wiped those bastards out.
Damn straight.
What the?
tight.
Guess they aren't gonna need that anymore.
Anything goes, right? Anything wins. You're that kind of person who is tired of living in Diamond City, and you maybe want a adventure or something. Yes, you have a new option. The settlement of Sanctuary has, I guess, been founded to the northwest there. Good luck to them with, you know, the whole surviving thing. And in other news, it sounds like maybe it's not other news, it's actually the same news. The Minutemen were involved in this. That's the Minutemen. I thought they were kind of done for. It sounds kind of crazy, if you ask me. And if it were real, it would be super dangerous, I bet. Next, we've got Betty Hutton. She's pretty good, right? Everybody?
I was hoping for a challenge. Guess I'll keep hoping.
Something's out there. Heads up! Just drop, will you? I've got things to do.
What? Who's there? Let's play, little human!
I thought I heard something.
Hi.
You showed up just in the nick of time.
I was glad to help out.
I can't argue with your timing. Who knows what would have happened to us if you hadn't been here. Anyway, we appreciate the help.
Someone there?
Is this possible? Wait a second. Is... Oh my god. Oh my god, the prophecy. Please. Come on.
Please join. Come on. Yes! It has been ages. I've been trying to talk to you, but you haven't been on.
Oh, yeah, sorry about that.
Gotcha.
I'm literally playing nothing but Fallout. Is you're on now?
I understand why, because there's really not anyone else to play with.
Yeah, and there was even a high exclusive squad yesterday as well. Yeah, now it's a grand game duos.
What's grand game?
Ground game where you have you're limited to like a couple of builds. Yeah.
Yeah, dude. I thought you said grand game. Don't know why.
Oh my god. I just shot that pilot out of the bird. Now it's gonna oh wait, that's not good for me. That bird's gonna crash and kill me. Ah! Oh god, I just lost half my health to that freaking vertibird crash. I've crashed like 3 vertibirds already. I'm enemies with the Brotherhood. They always attack me with their vertibirds. I shoot every single one of them down. And they nearly kill me every time.
I get that.
But yeah, I've had a very much higher viewer count.
That's good.
People actually watch my trashy gameplay. Instead of me sitting for hours.
Yeah, but dude, it's good that people actually watch it, and I'd just like to say to everyone that actually watches your streams, thank you, because I really appreciate it, and I know that you do too.